Welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
Hey guys, welcome to Playboy's Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading for what you can expect this week. So we have 4 piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So if you need a minute to pick a pile you feel the most drawn to, feel free to pause the video right here. Hey group 1, so let's see what this week has in store for you guys. We have the Moon, the 5 of Swords reversed, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, dreams coming true, strategy, broken heart, attraction, and third eye. So this week may be a little bit more on the emotional side than usual, or you've been kind of feeling a weird, heavy energy, even though you're not really sure what this particular source of this energy is coming from. You know, there may not be something that's particularly making you sad, but there's some type of nostalgic feeling that's kind of been coming up to the surface, and there also just may be feelings of confusion at this time where things aren't as clear as they usually are, or you know, you may just be feeling like there's a bit of a haze around you guys, or just kind of like a thick cloud that you can't really place as to where it's coming from, why you're feeling this way, or a certain situation. Now, there also may be blurred lines between you and somebody that you've kind of have some familiar energy with, that you've been dealing with, or that you dealt with before, or that's in your life right now, and you may not be clearly knowing where you guys stand, or you're getting over some type of situation where you and someone else may have had a falling out, or you guys weren't able to see eye to eye, or there was some type of confliction that was going on between the two of you. But this energy was really misconstrued. I don't feel as though that you guys were both understanding or clearly seeing one another, and that the emotions between both of you are kind of being blurred at this time or this week, you know. So this week is all about trying to see things clearly and sticking towards the facts, especially with strategy. Try not to let your emotions cloud your judgment as to what's, you know, where you should be going, what you should be doing, what do you truly want to do. Stick to what you know, and not what you feel, because I feel like your feelings right now may be a little deceptive and fleeting. Like, all feelings are fleeting, they don't last, you know. So whatever this haze that you're going through or feeling right now is going to lift and clear. And also, I feel like you and whoever you've been having this confliction with, or who you may have a bit of a spat with this week, may be on a more emotional level rather than something that's actually factual. And once you kind of pull back and get out of that overly emotional energy between you and them, and when I say emotional, it doesn't mean that you're boo-hoo-hooing and crying, but you know, you guys could be overly feeling either agitated, angered, or you know, it could even be just kind of like a little gloom when it comes to, you know, you and the people around you. And you know, you just need to pull back and kind of look at it from an external perspective and see that, you know, this situation, especially this week, if you feel like something is, you know, not going your way at the time, just know that it's not as bad as you're making it out to be, and that you're only attracting what you put out there. So make sure that you're in a higher vibration. Now, you also may notice this week that you may have some primitive dreams, or dreams that kind of are like premonitions, where you may be thinking about someone, or you dream about someone and then they contact you, or you get some type of confirmation about them, especially something that you were thinking about, or you might be able to, you know, get some dreams that are clues about a situation that's going on. So trust your third eye this week, because you're gonna have a new sense of clarity. So don't go against your intuition. Trust your first gut, your first knowing, and don't let your mind and your thoughts kind of manipulate or twist around what you know to be true, because in your heart of heart and in your gut, you are always correct. Your first knowing is usually always the right one. But also, if you just shift gears and shift your perspective, you will be getting all that it is that you want. And, you know, even though something may not go your way in the beginning, I feel like things are finally turning around and shifting to align better in your favor, or, you know, there's going to be some sort of blessing in disguise type of energy. Now, there may be some nostalgia surrounding you this week, where you're kind of missing things of the past, or things of your childhood, you know, stuff that you used to do, or stuff that you used to be interested into, and you may be stuff that you used to remember, that you used to did, or that you wanted to do before, and you know, other things, and wanting to re-indulge in those things. And just make sure you're not getting too lost in the past here as well. So try to, you know, maybe write lists down here as well, so you don't get, you know, sidetracked by other situations. So that's what I have for this week for you guys. All is not lost, and this isn't as bad as it seems. So if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 2, so let's see what this week has in store for you guys. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, Strength in the reverse. We have the Emperor, For Yourself, a woman holding a coin, action, and control. So this week is all about making sure you're implementing your excuse me, your ideas and getting stuff going. You know, don't miss an opportunity, I feel like, is the biggest thing I can tell you, because something may be presented to you or on the horizon for you, and you may be holding yourself back, or, you know, maybe waiting too long from this opportunity, especially with for yourself coming through. Make sure you're not, you know, keeping yourself bound, or, you know, standing in your own way and blocking your blessings this week. And, you know, that doesn't have to be on the biggest. I feel like if you do miss out on a certain opportunity, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, there may be something that could prove to be lucrative, or, you know, that may be beneficial and enjoyable for you, or, you know, that could help you financially, that you need to go after this week, especially if you, even if it's like being invited somewhere, even though it may seem like a little offer to you, you know, it might be a new beginning, or for you to get your foot in the door in a certain aspect of your life, even if it's career. Now, also, you may have an overbearing boss that's kind of on you guys this week, so try to let go of situations or petty conflicts with people, or, you know, if they're really frustrating you, go to HR. But if not, you know, it's also just, you know, letting minor things go, or try not to overwork yourself this week, or don't feel pressured into being overworked by someone here, especially, you know, if this is when you're taking a break, or you're trying to take a break, especially if they're not offering you anything, like any compensation for this extra work that they're trying to have you do. But some of you guys may need to catch up on some work or some stuff, you know, so that you can finally free this burden of yourself. But I feel like it's time to finally put, you know, the footwork into some stuff that you've been planning. I feel like you guys have been having a lot of ideas, and, you know, now it's time for the physical manifestation, or to get that physical manifestation, you just need to take that leap of faith. So don't be the type where you're holding yourself back, being bound, or, you know, just staying stagnant, or, you know, feeling just a little too comfortable where you are. Make sure you're always forward moving. And there's nothing wrong with taking breaks and rest, because that's important and needed. I mean, I'm the queen of breaks and rest because I need them. But make sure, you know, after each break, you get up and you keep going. But there is some type of new beginning that's opening up for you guys. There's some new opportunity this week that you guys just need to, you know, just kind of look into. And it may be beneficial for you guys to kind of get out there. So also make sure you're not repeating the same cycles that you have been repeating, you know, especially with eights. It's kind of, you know, you need to just push a little more for that abundance that you want. And it's a more stable week, or, you know, focusing on stability. So it may not be the most exciting of weeks for you guys, but, you know, it's all about working towards those things and building that foundation that you need. But I don't want to say don't say no to things that are being presented to you, but, you know, just kind of keep an open mind with whatever is coming your way. But also let go of stuff that's kind of been holding you back, or that's been, you know, especially if you've been waiting for someone to offer you something, or you've been waiting to hear from somebody, or you've been waiting for something. Someone may be overly holding themselves back in a sense, and you just kind of need to let that situation go, so you're not blocking anything new from potentially coming in, because there's a new beginning here on the horizon for you if you just open yourself up to it. So you may be holding a place for somebody who hasn't showed up for that spot or that position, or, you know, something like that, or holding a place for a certain idea that hasn't been getting off the ground. And make sure you're not doing that in a sense where, if you know this thing's not going to happen right now, you know, something else can totally happen for you. And don't block that out by keeping a place for something that isn't going to manifest as quickly as you want it to. So keep that in mind this week, and I hope this reading did resonate with you. If it did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye. Group 3, so let's see what this week has in store for you. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Sun, Judgment in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, challenging times, getting to know each other, and all tied up. So the sign of Scorpio could be of significance, and also the sign of Leo, and I was kind of getting Sagittarius as well, but it could be Aries too. But there may be some energy this week where you're going to have to make some sort of decision, or you're kind of put in the middle of a situation. I feel like, or you're in an energy where you're being pulled in two different directions. I feel like there may be potentially two different energies coming towards you that, you know, are wanting an answer from you, or, you know, wanting to connect with you, or, you know, want some clarity in a sense, and you don't know what decision it is that you need to make, or you and somebody this week may just be going in different directions or not being able to see eye to eye. Like you're coming in on one energy and they're going in on another energy. Or for some of you guys, this could also be an energy where you and somebody else keep missing each other, and not missing like longing. I'm getting like you guys can't make your schedules work, or for some reason you guys are just having some sort of disconnect. Now also there may be some delays in travel, because I know this is spring break and people do like to go somewhere, so there may also be delays or some issue with transportation, so make sure you're checking your vehicles and your tires before you go somewhere, because you might find yourself in a pickle here. But I feel like if you're trying to figure out something with other people, this is the week where you're finally getting that newfound clarity, or you're going to see it from a different perspective here, because I feel like you and some people, there has been this energy between you guys where there may be a bit of hostility, and it could be an underlying hostility where it's not completely overt, but there's something that you and this person are having tension about. Now, you could be dealing with some energies coming in that are a little fickle and off and on, or maybe even just a little too emotional, or there's been an avoidant energy with you and external people. Now this could be romantic, this could be platonic, but I feel like some of you guys just need to communicate clearly and effectively. Some of you guys just need to communicate clearly and effectively as to what you think, or you're gonna have to make you're gonna have to make a newfound conclusion on a situation. Are these people serving you? Are they not? Who should be in your life, who shouldn't. And it may not even be a situation where you're cutting people out of your life, but it could be one of those weeks, because even with people that we care about, that we're around, that we're not going to walk away from, we have our bumps in the road type of thing. So you and somebody else could be not really seeing eye to eye this week, or someone is making a poor judgment call, or you're afraid to make a judgment or a choice or a decision that you may feel maybe the wrong one, or you may be feeling like someone made the wrong decision when it comes to you, or something else that they've done in their life that may be affecting you, or you could just kind of feel stuck. You don't really know what direction the situation is going in with you and another person or other people, or you don't really want to resurrect something from the past, so you guys are kind of skating around the issue, and in that there's just kind of like this distance between you and somebody else. Now, for those in a relationship, you guys just may not be on the same page this week, but I feel like eventually things are going to get better with the sun coming through and getting to know each other, once you guys just kind of clearly spell out what is the issue and what is the problem. But be sure you're aware of wishy-washy people that are just coming in and out, or someone that may be upset with you, or you may be upset with somebody else this week, so they're kind of avoiding you. So this could be someone who's sulking, especially if you've been feeling like someone is out of contact with you, or you're out of contact with them, but they don't really know how to get back into contact with you, or you guys don't know how to communicate with each other because you can't be honest and authentic with each other this week. Someone may be purposely being avoidant because they're upset and they're not communicating what it is that they want. But once someone is open about how they feel, this challenge can be resolved. So that's what I have for this week. If you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to catch you in the next video. Bye. Hey group 4, so let's see what this week has in store for you guys. We have the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, new love, man holding a coin, a solar plexus chakra, and new vitality. So this week may start off a more still week. You may feel a little bored and just kind of discontent with what's going on, or just a more restful week where you're not going to be doing much, or it's going to be a little simple type of week. Regular is kind of what I'm trying to state or emphasize. So in the beginning, I don't see something that's overly crazy happening. It's your usual, or maybe you'll be taking more time for yourself, but it's a more stable, grounded week. But I feel like if there is something that you have been waiting on, or that you've invested a lot of energy, you're finally seeing that return on your investment, or if you've just been, things between you and somebody else have been kind of left in the air, I feel like you may be hearing from this person this week once they kind of muster up the courage to communicate with you. Now, in another sense, for those of you who are in a relationship, you may be in a position this week where not a lot's going on, or things between you and this person have just been kind of like quiet or just still, where it's regular, everybody's but staying more so to themselves type of thing. Or even if you guys kind of had a spat, or there was some sort of disconnect, I feel like someone's finally going to want to rectify the situation, or prompt up a new opportunity or a new beginning, or let's go do this, let's go here, let's go out to eat, or let's go take a mini type of trip or whatever. But whatever it is that you've invested your time, your energy, your money into, you're gonna finally hear back on that situation, especially after a period of just like waiting. Now also, I feel like there may be someone who's trying to get your attention this week that you may not be noticing, especially if you've been like really, for the singles who've just been dealing with people that aren't really connecting with them in the best way type of thing. There may have been someone that's had their eye on you in secret that you may not have been noticing, and you might end up missing an offer or rejecting an offer. Maybe this may not be someone that you're totally interested in here as well, but I feel like someone is trying to connect with you, but you may not be taking it as that, or there's some issue with like confidence on their part to present themselves to you. But I feel like they're trying to, but they may come off in a more platonic way, like a friend who wants to connect with you, and they're kind of just putting their toe out in the water. But someone definitely wants a new beginning. Someone feels as though they have is what you're missing, especially if it's a friend, because they've already known or seen what you've dealt with or been through in relationships, or kind of know how you are and know what you kind of complain about, or you feel as though you're lacking when it comes in romantic love, and they feel like, okay, I can be that one, or I could be that person, or someone new who's kind of surfacing in your life, who wants to be kind of connecting with you on a deeper level, or making you kind of like a palatable offer and coming up more serious this time, or even someone from the past who's trying to revitalize a situation here, maybe showing up at this time. Now as well, some of you guys just need to focus on really working on that solar plexus chakra, especially if you've been feeling a little kind of drained, and like your life force energy is a little depleted. Maybe you're feeling a lot more fatigued or tired, or really sleepy, or you don't really have much drive to do a lot at this time, and you're kind of dwindling down on your efforts and what you're putting into different parts of your life. You're not really feeling that excited to go to work, even though it's work, or excited to do this or excited to do that. I feel like you're losing faith or losing drive and stamina right before a new beginning is about to happen, or you're right there for something, a new opportunity, but you need to kind of get your energy back on track. Don't lose yourself in the feeling of woe is me, or just feeling really drained and tired, or just kind of bored with everything, or don't get too lazy or comfortable. Now it's time for you to kind of wake yourself up and keep going and keep pushing, because you are right, because there's so many ones here, one new love, so you're right there at the point where something new is about to come in, or there's some type of big break or something like that, even a new love that's about to come in. But don't give up on yourself or throw the towel in, or just get to, well, whatever. There's no new opportunity. There is no new lover. There's no, no, don't get in that energy, because you're not noticing that there's something new knocking at your door. So I feel like this week you just need to pull yourself out of that slump. And even if it's not like you're not like depressed or anything, you're just kind of feeling tired, try and wake yourself up, or do some physical activities, or focus on getting that life force energy circulating again. So that's what I have for you guys for this week. I hope that you liked this reading. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.